Hey guys, Ken McClellan.
Al Lewison.
Welcome to today's Wealth WOD.
Work out of the day.
Going to talk today about rent reviews. The team behind us here, they look after clients' properties and particularly property managers. And one of them was asking us a little while ago about rent increases and strategies behind rent increases to help the property managers manage the tenants. And Al brought up a really good thing with his stepdad. Came up a few weeks ago at a barbecue.
Yeah, it's really relevant. So 2 weeks ago we were talking, so him and I both bought properties in the same area, brand new properties. I'll say 3 or 4 years ago, it might be 5 years, but somewhere in that range. Same size properties, same size blocks of land, different streets. What he said to me is, "Oh, what are you renting your property in Warner for?" I said, "I'm getting $450 a week. What are you getting?" He said, I get $400. So over time, the difference has been that every year I put the rent up. Every single year I've got a tenant, I put the rent up. So what he said to me was, he goes, "Oh, okay, well, I'll jack mine up by $50 a week then." So guess what? You're going to lose your tenant. They're gone. Wrong time to be doing it. So I do the opposite. When my tenants leave, I drop my rent back $10 below market to make sure I'm attracting a tenant. So
it's a really good point, mate. It's fucking cut off there. Just
jump in.
No, that's cool. Cheers. But what else done there? It's really important. So he's doing 2 things. Every time he's increasing his rent, so you can go through his strategy there and how he does that. But when the property's empty, a vacant property, whether it's a new property and you're just renting it the first time or a tenant goes out, I do the same. I drop my rent $10 under the market. Now you think about that, you're going to lose $10 on 52 weeks, so you're going to lose $520. But if your property stays vacant, if a $450 property per week is vacant for 2 weeks, that's $900. If it's 4 weeks, which is probably more likely, $1,800.
You don't make it back.
No, that's right. So drop it $10 under, just cop the $520 and then creep it back every time.
Yeah. So people talk about, and we always talk about it, so is yours a cash flow positive property, is it a growth property, is it? So you look at this situation where someone's rent is $50 a week less than mine is on the same property because I've got a strategy. So what is the strategy? Well, it's to put it up every single time, every single year, by an amount. So the first thing I do when it comes to rent review time,
so regardless,
is I check what other properties are renting for in the area. Now, if there's properties that are way cheaper, well, obviously you're in a bit of trouble, but never the case. So I'm happy to be $10 a week more than the market because I benchmark it. So one thing I actually do, come through, quick. Sorry guys. So one thing I actually do, and Cam laughs about it, is I've actually gone as far as ringing property removalist companies and saying, got a medium-sized house, it's got 4 bedrooms, can I get a price for someone to come and move my furniture to a new house in the next suburb? Generally you're talking sort of $500 to $700 a week.
Minimally, yeah.
So that becomes my strategy. So I go, if they move house, it costs them $500 a week. Sorry, $500 to do it. I can afford to charge $10 more in rent every week and they're still ahead. Not to mention the pain in the bums move.
Yeah, what I've actually heard Al on the phone, and this is what our property managers, what we're going through before, our client liaison managers who manage the property managers, is giving the property managers enough ammunition so that when they talk to the tenant and say, look, the property's going up $10 a week, exactly like Al said, the property manager can say to them, look, it's only $10 a week, it's only $500, it's going to cost you more than that to move, just cop it. Right? So give them the information to help you manage your tenants.
Yeah, every single year the rent goes up. As I said, you benchmark it, you check and make sure that you're at least market or higher, and you use those strategies around what's it going to cost to move house, and you bump the rent up. No question about it, the rent's going up.